of figure review. So today we have Milim, another awesome figure with fans. This is a new company. I believe that they've been working with, I think, Good Smile. They are kind of new from my understanding, but this is one of the few scales that I got with them because their prices are kind of up there. So we're going to see about this quality. I'm not too sure about them. This is my first figure with them, so let's hope to enjoy. So this is the front panel. This is a 1/7 Milim scale. Here's the side panel there. The back here. The side here. And back to the front. But a quick little show. There's Rimuru on the top. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but he's right there. It's super cute. There is no official sticker that I see on this, but I know this is official because where I purchased it from. So I'm pretty safe there. So as you guys know, we're going to take her out the box and we'll be right back. We're back, guys. So we got Milim out of the box. She has a few defects. Let me know, whoever purchases this figure, if in the comments below if you guys have any of these problems. But before I go into it, I forgot to say that I ended up buying the pre-order bonus. So you get a little keychain of Rimuru, which is super, super cute. I'm going to try to zoom in so you guys can see it a bit better. I think it's supposed to be him like tired. It's just how the eyes are shaping. It's super cute. Yeah, I think it's him tired. So cute. But yeah, I forgot. So if you guys ordered that, I think from Good Smile. No, sorry, not Good Smile. From Ami, I think you get that pre-order bonus from there. So going into Milim now. So the first thing that I noticed about it was Rimuru. Because everyone loves Rimuru, right? And most of the figures that are made of Rimuru, he's transparent. He's a slime. He's supposed to be transparent. Not all slimes are transparent, but him in the anime and a lot of other companies have made him transparent. And even in the photo, move the camera down. Even the photo, it shows that he's transparent. But when you actually get him, he's not transparent. He's like a misty white, then fades to a whole bottom dark blue, which is kind of really misleading because I really liked how he looked transparent. Why am I getting him in a whole different set of color? So that's a little bothersome in my opinion. That to me is a little misleading because when you buy and look at the illustration of the pre-order product, so like, of course, like when you pre-order you see the final product, he's transparent, he looks like this, but you're not getting that. You're getting a whole different color. So if you guys really like Rimuru as exactly this shade or this color, you may not like the figure off the bat because he's a whole different color, which is a bit disappointing. And then back to Milim here. She has a few defects. I'm not sure if it's just my scale or if they're all like this. I hope it's just mine, so none of you are going to be disappointed with your figures. But on the top of her head, and I hope the camera can pick it up. I don't know if you can see it. This is probably the best I'll get it. But right here, at the top of her head, there's like a little mark. It's like a paint chip. So you can see that it's really light here, but there's like a really weird dark spot here. And her hoge is glued on. So like when I talk about in all other figures, that there's weirdly bad seam lines, or people they'll sculpt their hair but they'll attach little hair pieces. But this is just complete attached. It's just an extra piece glued onto the top of her head. Where it looks really bad. It looks like no effort was really put into it in that part. So that sucks. But the good thing about it is her face. I really like her eyes, her face, her tongue, the little honey on her finger. Really cute. Going into another thing. I don't know if the camera can pick it up again. But right there, you see how her neck is like her head sticking out on the side? Right here, this is a huge seam line. This whole piece, right here, my fingers are big, so excuse me. This whole thing is sticking out. So I can, let me see, I'll face her this way, and you see where her collarbone's sticking out, like it's shaped really nice and sculpted there. It's all in the seam. So this whole little square right here, that's all in place. So it's all, the figure of head is all the way in because you can't remove her head. But there's a huge gap right there. That's the best way I can get it. It's a huge gap right there. You could clearly see on camera that this piece, the skin part right there, is not all the way in joint of this part. It looks uneven. She's not supposed to look like that. So again, it looks fine here, but when you turn her, she is gonna be facing you this way. It looks really bad. So that's another defect that I'm having with mine. Again, I hope no one else has that problem. I mean, besides with the hair sculpt is really nice besides that ohoge that she has. But to me, everything else is fine. I'm not seeing any other paint flaws or paint chips that I see that are noticeable right now. I love the shading of the hair. I think they got the color down on spot with her hair color. Because I've seen some where it's a real blotchy pink and it doesn't really go with her actual color. I think this is as close as they will get with her color. Going into her butt. Again, nice sculpt there. Not too many flaws there. I think the back though, she has a really noticeable seam line. So you can see this side is no seam, but right here is a really big seam. All right here, you can clearly see that's just a long crack in behind. The paint job on this part is not really good. I can see a little white on the black. Of course, you guys may not be able to see because of the camera, but just that big seam line is really noticeable as it is. Going back into Rimuru, there is no magnet on this. He just has little like shape of her butt. You just gotta place them there. I mean, it would have been better detail if he had a magnet so we don't have to worry about him falling off all the time. Excuse me. Him falling off or breaking. The magnet would have been more secure. But I guess they just didn't do that. So be careful with him. Got any cats or animals that run around or shaking, he will fall off. So you don't want that. So be careful. Put her probably in the back. Well, you probably can't either because she's a small figure. She's not that big. Let me see. She's not that big. She's quite small. Well, she is only 1/7, but I was hoping it would be a little bit bigger. But it's fine. I mean, I'm happy it's Milim. This show is really popular, and I know season 2 and I think 3. No, I think just season 2 has been confirmed. But it's a great popular show, and I know there'll be other companies that come in will make stuff. Like there's also a Kesku figure of her being made, so it's gonna be a bunny suit. Can't wait for that one. Then her boots or her legs. I won't call them boots. I mean, they are legs clearly, but her feet. She has pretty big feet. I guess that's just how they sculpted her legs or feet. Sorry. Her boots look really good. I am not having any problems there. It's a nice shine, really smooth. No paint chipping, nothing like that. Going up to her stocking, really nice pink and white, really cute. And then you can also see the honey jar. But I know this honey is something, again, Rimuru has given her. And it was kind of used not to calm her down, but they fought and he won the battle because of this honey. He plopped it in her mouth and she's like, oh my god, best thing ever. So it's really cute how she's holding this because I don't think there's any other figure of her having this. So her nails are painted, which is really nice detail. Going up, her little top. Her chest here. There's a little bit of highlighting in her rib cage. It's not that much detailing. The camera clearly can't pick it up because it's not really that much good. But it's just trying to illustrate how skinny she is. And it kind of looks like a weird line. It's not really blended in very well to show what it's supposed to be. So again, a little disappointing there. Going on here. It's kind of hard to pick up everything. A nice big green gem. Oh, see, yeah, there's a little paint flaw there. So we got a little black on that. Oh, let me zoom in. It's a little black on that white. That's kind of disappointing because that's not going to be able to come off. Paint transfer is one of the worst things because you can't get it off, and if you try doing it, you could destroy your figure. So sucks. So this figure is not the best paint quality that I've seen with this company. I don't know. To me, they've been new because I've never really heard of them. I'm not sure. I think they're kind of nitpicking on their characters. You only choose certain ones. I know they've done some of the Love Life girls, every one of Sunshine, and like these cute little, I want to say summery themes. I could be wrong, but those look really good. And Milim looked really good too. But come out to see that it's not that best. There's paint transfer, the hair, the glue on the hoge. Sorry, not the glue, but how they put the hair together on top on her hoge looks really bad. The whole thing with Rimuru not being the same color, I mean, that's a bit disappointing on that regard. This figure price was pretty up there. I mean, for 1/7, I think it was around like 160-ish. And that's a lot, somewhat, but that's without shipping for paint transfers, Rimuru not being the same color, him not at least being a magnet. I mean, I can kind of live without that, but you know, he's a big piece. Ooh, I keep dropping him. And for him to not stick on something as small as her butt or waist, it's gonna be kind of tricky to get him on. But I mean, her face looks good. I like how she came with her honey accessory, because most figures of her don't have that. Mostly every girl that's with Rimuru is either Rimuru's there, or there's like a little something that represents Rimuru. I think the only one that's probably will not have Rimuru in, maybe, is whatever Keskiu's coming up with, because she's going to be in a bunny outfit. So if he's included, that's awesome, but I don't know if he will be, because it's just a bunny outfit. So who knows. And then Shion is also getting one, and it's her secretary outfit, I think. I don't know if it's a bunny one, because picture, I'll post a picture here, but the picture shows just her in her secretary outfit, so I'm assuming it's just that. But yeah, overall, the figure is a bit of a disappointment for the price I paid. It's nothing too crazy. I mean, for 160, like I said, it's a bit up there. I would have paid a lot less.
She was over 160.
Oh, well, getting news from Kiana, she's over 160. But whatever, even then, that's even more disappointing. Hopefully, you guys don't have the same issues that I had, which is that Ahoge, you can clearly see, like, it's just attached on the top of her head. There's like a whole little bump right there. And then this whole part with this neck joint thing, it looks like her neck's sticking out. It looks really, really bad. I hope that's another thing that's just mine, because that does not look good. That needs to be fixed. I don't want to do anything to mess that up. But, I mean, yeah, it's Milim. If you love Milim and clearly don't care, then I mean, buy it. But I don't recommend it. I would just wait for Keskiu. Keskiu, I'm not gonna lie, will be a lot more money in the long run, but it will be way better quality than this. And then you won't be able to get this cute little keychain. Let's put Rimuru on top of Rimuru. The tired Rimuru. Oh, he won't stay. But yeah, that's a bit disappointing with this figure. I don't know. It's Milim. I like her. I don't love her character that much, but I like her. She's really cute. This figure, probably like maybe not a 3 out of 10, but probably for a scale to be over $160 and to have this many problems is not very good. It doesn't really look good with the company, with fans. So I probably won't be buying from them unless it's a really, really good character that I really love. Maybe I'll probably hope that their quality changes, or whoever sculpts it will be better. But yeah, a little disappointing in that regard. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of Figure Review, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.